Paging the TV doctor. Paging the TV doctor. Okay, I had a whole thing written out about Downton Abbey. Like I said 2 weeks ago, uh, I was gonna give a post-mortem on Downton Abbey. But, between the week of events and work and all that stuff, and just the fact that it's about Downton Abbey. I mean, I'm just kind of done with Downton Abbey, and I guess if it might not be as thorough as a post mortem as I would have given it last season when I still thought the show had hope, but this is gonna be a loose list of reasons why I don't really like Downton Abbey anymore, and why I'm not gonna be tuning in, even though there's gonna be tons of race relation stuff going on. So, okay, number one. Well, not really number one. It's just kind of an overall. The thing that I find troubling about the show isn't so much the characters themselves. It's not dealing with anything with the characters as they are, because, I mean, by themselves, they're fine. It's the writing on the show that kind of almost disturbs me in a way. Like, it's a very stop and start type of writing style that I don't really understand. And it just seems like the show just doesn't know how to resolve uh, storylines that need resolving fast, or they don't know how to resolve storylines that need some kind of punch or some kind of rewarding end. Like, that's the main thing that really upsets me so much about Downton Abbey, is that it can make you hate characters just because of how they're being treated in the storylines. Like, it's not the characters themselves, really. For instance, Bates. Like, I know Ash and I have talked about Bates tons of times, but on further reflection, I don't think it's him as a character that I don't like. It is how he's been treated in the show, because when he was treated in the show in the beginning, he was an upstanding guy. He was the best guy ever. He had morals. He had a sense of self. He had problems because he came back from the war with his uh, leg injury. That episode where he had the leg brace. That was a good episode. Like, all those character moments where we're getting to know the family through Bates and the workers through Bates. That was amazing. That was good. But then it started getting weird when we started having strange soap opera elements, like the ex-wife and going to prison, and them acting like a killer and doing all the stuff that isn't Bates. Bates is the blue collar guy that is upstanding, that's a great wife, that is the regular guy that can see the common sense reasoning in a problem. Sure, he had Thomas and O'Brien to deal with for whatever reason, but I mean, that's enough drama. That's all he needed. Like, we didn't need this strange prison plot. And I'm not even going into that plot, because that plot is stupid to me. That plot's dead to me. But that's basically the main issue I have with the show. It's just the show just doesn't know how to treat storylines and characters. Like, with the whole Mary Matthew thing, with the ending that we got, like, of course I had already read ahead online to see the spoilers, and I knew Matthew's gonna die anyway. And from, as I said before, and as I have written before, from last season, from season 2, how can you blame him for wanting to leave, or Lady Sybil? How can you blame either of them for wanting to leave and try out other opportunities? But the way that Matthew dies is horrible. It's despicable. Like, if you're going to kill him the way a character like Matthew deserves to be killed. And I know that sounds terrible, but he's a character that we've come to know and love, especially in the first season when he was, fresh into the old money that he didn't know he had, trying to fit in with the establishment when he just wanted to go back to being a lawyer again. He was awesome. Like first season, like the first 3 episodes of the first season are the best episodes of the entire series ever. I'm saying that in the US term series, like the entire show. Those first 3 or 4 episodes are the best ones ever because we have delineated, lines between characters, what they do, what they don't do, what they like and don't like. And to have Matthew, a character who we have come to know and love and respect, especially when he was going up against Lord Grantham, to just die like he did in a freak car accident. Like, sure, people die in car accidents every day, but this is a show that is being written. You can write it to give your characters some kind of respect, even in death. Like, Sybil got the respect she deserved, I think. She got a big, you know, a big going out scene. And that's the least you could do. That's the least you could give your actor is one last hurrah at this intense acting scene to let them go out on, so people can be like, "Oh man, I sure miss Lady Sybil." Like people are still like, "Oh, if Lady Sybil hadn't have died." Like it's like a family member died. That's how Matthews should have been. It shouldn't have been just a throwaway scene like that. And to have it where he's all jovial in the beginning, like could that not be more ham-fisted? Like, where's the finesse? Let's have some finesse with this death, or give me something other than I'm going to the Downton house, and then all of a sudden, and like to have him be like, I have the best family in the world, and all of a sudden you're dead. Like, what is that? How does that help any of us deal with his death? And his fans, how does it help his fans any? It just seems like he just got disrespected in the end. So this video wasn't particularly organized, but that's my reasoning for why I'm not watching Downton Abbey. I'm just kind of tired of it. I'm done. I'm tired. Uh, Maybe something else will come fill its place, and I can blog about that and analyze that. But as far as analyzing Downton Abbey, I hang up the towel and I'll leave that to some other TV doctor.